understand that fact that you watched just then, that victory is in your veins. That you are here, you are naturally designed to ascend. Correct? I like you guys, right? Correct? Yes! Right? You're born. You roll. You crawl. You walk. You run. Those who train become Olympic athletes. Same thing with your voice, right? We squawk. We talk. We learn sentences. We can speak. We can communicate. Those who train sing. I want you to understand what you are in the room to do today. When you took a look at that video, the only reason I used that 3 minutes is when you were going to market to people, understand one thing. You have less than 3 minutes at the mic. 3 minutes to get someone's attention, to make them look, to make them move, to make them feel, to make them think, to make them learn, to make them be intrigued. Everyone up here has a story. We could make a reel of your life. If you were to ask me a few years ago when I was introduced to network marketing first, as a teacher, as a youth pastor, as a stay-at-home mom, I was your typical no-show. 3 times repeated. I'll be there, bro. That thing that you're working on. I didn't know I was in need of something greater. I didn't. So for all of you here, I want you to understand that I'm here to help you train. May I have your permission to be direct? Yes. I was just training 70 men a couple of days ago in Virginia. Their response was, "You are blunt." So my goal today is to move you to know what you are capable of, to help you understand that victory is in your veins, and that although you already know what you are supposed to do, I want you to understand why the heck you're not doing it. Sorry. Not really. So I'm going to run you through this. If you took a look at that video was marketing. That video wasn't to introduce me, to share my accolades, although I am freaking proud of my hustle. Okay? It was rough. When I say rough, how many of you understand the term in work mode as an entrepreneur, puke and rally? Some of you who are not drinkers don't get that. It's okay. I have learned. Fall down on your face, get up. How many of you in building your business have had snot bubble tears? All right, they're all necessary. I want you to think about that video for a minute, and in 3 minutes at the mic, what marketing did you see in that video that might have been familiar? Let's see. Here we go. Is it clicking? Oh, there we go. Look, I've learned. Okay, what's this remind you of? Star Wars. Anything familiar? You started to feel, you started to watch. Okay, what does that give me? Credibility. That was a big stage. I like this one better. Shh, I didn't mean it that way. Don't. Okay, I meant this is amazing. Can we just thank Ray Higdon and Jessica Higdon for a minute? What they have done and what they have built and the team that follows them and the people who love them, you are remarkable. I've been to a lot of events. These heels have done a lot of miles. Okay, well really I wear flip-flops most of the time, and when I'm working my business, I actually don't always wear pants. But when I am at events, you're welcome for you today, okay? This is remarkable, who you are, what he is teaching you, how he leads. Unreal. I'm like, whatever you need, Ray. I got you. I come to events to see what people are really made of. A lot of people say a lot of stuff. How about you know that online? Everyone there has an opinion, and it's welcome to be shared. This is marketing. If I took a look at your social media, being that we are at the Social Media Summit, what would you be marketing about yourself? My goal today is to help you build an unignorable brand. Unignorable. How many of you guys would love to be unignorable? And not annoying. There's a difference, just to make sure you understand. How many of you guys know people who are annoying? How many of you know people who are faking? Well, don't cheer for them. That's like a woo, okay? But that's fine. Okay, this was marketing. You see a lot of things. You see Star Wars. You hear music. You feel Katy Perry's song rise. You see credibility. After credibility. You guys recognize any of those? Okay, after credibility. And let's just look for a minute. All right. Yeah. When we were done taking that photo, he was like, "Have a good evening, ma'am." I was like, "I just did." That's all I needed, right there. He's amazing. We were raising money for his charity right there. And I want to tell you, what are you marketing? You have a message. You are speaking a message right now. Whether you think so or not, every time you post, every time you have a conversation, when you meet someone in the ladies' room or the men's room. I met a man in the women's room today. That was an accident. He walked in and goes, "I'm in the wrong place." I was like, apparently. If you're here, I'm sorry. I know that was embarrassing for you. Will you admit it? No? Okay. All right. You gotta have fun, right? You guys have heard the personality types. Yellow, green, blue, red, dolphin, whale, urchin, shark. What are you? A rainbow. Okay? You have to show all things. That marketing video was for the dolphins, the yellows out there. That marketing video was definitely for them. I am fun motivated, and it's expensive. Right? This was my birthday party. You don't have to worry about who comes anymore. Throw your own. Mine was in Greece. I turned 40 this year. It was amazing. Okay? These are people I have helped. Stories, success stories. These are a lot of network marketing legends as well. Because although I have built my own businesses and I am running 6, 7 other businesses outside of that realm, I still train them. Because it is what made me who I am. Network marketing is what allowed me into every single industry I am in. I can walk in automotive, I can walk in insurance. I can do anything and know people and sales and rapport and relationships, and I can outsell anyone. It's super fun. All right? But to market is to be memorable. I want to charge you that when you show up online, you quit dabbling, you quit trying. Does that make sense? I want you to quit trying. I want you to just go, let's try this, see what works. How many of you guys are overthinkers, overanalyzers? Okay, you're not allowed to listen to me. You need to take action. Okay, but everyone else, all right, you need to think. You need to think, what has gotten my attention today? What movie, what reel, what commercial? What ad catches my eyeballs, and you need to replicate it based on your brand. To market is to be memorable. From watching that 3 minutes at the mic that I had before I even spoke, what do you know about me? I'm fabulous. Thank you. I'm a mom. I'm a fighter. I'm fearless. I have some fears. I don't like seafood. What? Oh, thank you. Thank you. You learned a lot. I've overcome some things, yeah? I love adventure, right? I love to be challenged. You guys know a lot about me. How many of you have had a conversation with me before this moment? Not very many. Hi, friends. You're just sprinkled throughout. How wonderful. Okay, but you knew a lot about me in 3 minutes at the mic. Would I be, from 3 minutes at the mic, someone you would like to have a conversation with? This is your job. Got me? How can you be memorable? Now, for that 1 second, that instinct in your brain that has been beat up, broken, pushed around and shoved, and thought, well, I'm not anything memorable. I'm a normal human. I don't have a story like any of those people. I didn't do drugs. I didn't have cancer. I didn't do any of those things. So I am just normal. I cannot win. Number 1, your time is coming. You will get kicked. Number 2, you are relatable to most of the world, and they will follow you faster than somebody who has stumbled and fallen. When someone stumbles and falls, they're the ones they share on the internet. Nasty, horrible things. Number one, I already said number one. And number two, how about let's make this number three? I can count, okay? Occasionally. But I don't really have to, because now I pay someone to do the counting for me. But, okay? Listen closely. Adversity's coming for you. In one shape or another, it's either you against yourself every single day, failing to post, failing to get on social media because you care what people think, judging what you look like, talking all those idiotic things that go through your head. Adversity's coming for you. And those thoughts, and those problems, and cancer, and loss of things, and all those horrible things that happen in life, that adversity is meant to just visit you. Adversity will visit the strong, but it will stay with the weak. All right? It will repeat, and it will repeat until you learn the lesson. If you guys have listened, man, the adversity is what made me great. I would not be here if I wouldn't have gotten divorced. I would have loved to stay at home and be a mom and not need to make money. But you know what's crazy is I never would have known my potential to meet with the greatest people in the world. You know what that video taught me is how to build, like it shows that I built $1 billion Rolodex. I built multi-million-dollar businesses, and I have the education to teach you about geology. We can talk volcanoes if you prefer. I will talk marketing. Okay? Some people have gotten up here with some incredible stories, but what I want to share with you is your job is to stop spending any of your time, which we spend our time on three things: thoughts, conversations, and actions. That is all. Most people spend all of their time on thoughts and conversations. You really should go 20-20, and 60% of your time should be spent on actions, but actions that will make you memorable. I suggest you think about your purpose in showing up. It's bigger than your product. All right? And that product, you can clap, go ahead, let it ride. Woo! Okay? I like it. Feels good, right? I want you to think about your product and think about your purpose. And when you click post, share, add to story, why are you doing it? What if you just had 3 messages that was your sole purpose? It was who you were, what you stood for, what you wanted to deliver. When I post online, I have 3 purposes. I want to make them think. I want to make them laugh. And I want to make them advance on something. If they pay me, great. If they pay someone, great. If they choose them to move. Why do you post online? Or are you just like, let's get attention? It's not about just getting attention. It's about this. Step 1, I'm going to need a little help from the back. This should be your number 1 goal if you want to be memorable. Joe, hit me with it.
All eyes on me.
Ready?
All eyes on me.
Okay, I need Marina. I need Marina. It's okay. She tells me these are my white girl curls. I tried. I am not. That was Tupac. Tupac. Just kidding. I got a little bit of rhythm. Don't you be fooled. Okay? All eyes on me. Step 1, all eyes on me. How many of you that makes you extremely uncomfortable? Good. That's where all the money is. All the money and all the service, like Ray has taught you so well with Wealth Wednesdays. Our whole job is to work so hard we can give like crazy. If you are not giving, if you are uncomfortable with $20, all eyes on me. If you don't get them looking at you, you're never going to be able to give back. All eyes on me. It was extremely uncomfortable. I have that genetic disposition to where you get embarrassed, you turn a very dark shade of lobster. I shake. Backstage, I still do drills to make sure my hands don't shake. I vomit occasionally. I'm sorry, front row. It might be a different scent. This is not comfortable for me, but I have trained to be damn good at it. And I want you to understand that it might not be comfortable for you to go live. Well, quit talking about that and start finding a way that it is. There is nothing that a window, lighting, lashes, and lip plumper won't fix. Dudes, you don't have to do all those things, okay? Find your, to each their own. That sentence applies to you, okay? For me, that's what I choose. Okay? I'm telling you, if you're uncomfortable with the camera up so close, get a tripod, set it farther away. If you want to do something and you don't want to be the center of attention, interview other people. I don't care what it is. If people are not looking at you, and they are not looking at you every single day, quit. Now, if you don't want to do it online, fine, do it in person. What you do on foot's way easier online. So I'm going to tell you either way works. I worked my network marketing business on foot. I was the worst that there ever was. Like, I was super bad. My mentors who were top 10 in the industry of network marketing told me to quit. I was like, I sucked. It was bad. I'd lost everything. My friends had rented me an apartment for 30 days. I had twins that were 2 and a 3-year-old. I still have them. They are just older. But that's where I was at. They rented me an apartment. I had no furniture. The only money I had left, I used to get a tent. Because if we could play, they would not notice that I had nothing. I had 3 jobs, and I started network marketing. Coming from a church background, being divorced, I could no longer work for the church. I was in a position of leadership. So there I sit in the tent, crying every single night, making my list. How many of you guys made your list like 1,000 times? And then you just like reordered it, and then like brought people up the top so you didn't have to call number 1 because that dude was scary. Okay, I think I had like 1,700 pieces of paper. I'm still a paper person. I still make lists. It's just different business. But I'm gonna tell you this. I went from a tent to traveling the world and not only telling my kids to have a dream, but showing them how to live one. And that is a goal for you, right? Whatever your tent is, maybe your tent is your lack of confidence. Maybe your tent is a spouse who doesn't quite believe in you yet. Guess what they do believe in? Paychecks. Don't be mad at them for not supporting them. Be mad at you for not proving them that they're wrong.
That's right.
I want you to work, and I want you to understand you have to get eyes looking at you. You have to talk to people, right? My first cold market peak and recruit was in a Panera Bread, and the woman thought I was asking her on a date instead. It was rough. My mentor was there. He was like, I did not train that one. Okay, it was December. So bad. I was losing everything in the tent. I was committed though. How many of you guys have been committed for a while? And you're ready for some new results? Committed for a while, okay? 66 meetings on my own. Some of them had multiple people. Hundreds of people in the month of December trying to get Christmas presents for my kids. I signed up 0. It was rough. When they told me to quit, it was because it was like embarrassing, okay? 0. I couldn't do anything. It was rough. But I refused to not suck. I refused to not be afraid of talking to people. I refused to get my stuff together. All eyes on me. I'm gonna do this. I called every single person I knew in sales and insurance and financial services and auto dealerships. Every person I know, I went and sat through their meetings. I listened on 3-way calls. I did everything possibly imaginable. Closed 144 by myself the next month. So when you say it can't happen fast, you're wrong. Whatever you say in your mind, now I'm gonna show you. Step 1 is all eyes on me. Step 2 is all eyes on me and keep them. Right? I don't want them looking anywhere else because I'm amazing and hilarious. Right? Watch. Everybody hold your camera up. Get a picture real quick. Okay? Just get a picture. Make sure it's a good angle. I have an at-risk chin. Ready? I just like this feeling. This is what the paparazzi is. I was there once with Matthew. They all wanted his photo, not mine. I don't know what's up. But Okay? Now if during this presentation I have said one thing that you think will encourage somebody else, you share that photo, you tag me in it, you put that quote so that my message goes out. I want all eyes on me, but I want to keep them there. I will deliver every single day to anyone that you share me with. Make sense? I'm not quitting. There's not a day I won't post. There's not a day I won't encourage. There's a day I won't teach you how to win. This is how you do it. Okay? Sales, I could teach you this all day. Social media, be consistent. Right? Be consistent. Make creative titles. Get testimonials. Go get results. Have them come back to you. Build connections. Get gifts. I could talk about that all the time. There's some examples. I have done every single Friday night for the last 3 years at 8 p.m. Mountain Time, 1 hour of training for salespeople online. I don't miss. If it's 4 a.m. in Greece, fine. I do it. Consistent. You think people can count on me? If you're struggling to get all eyes on you and keep them, I want to challenge you. This is probably where you're missing. Right here. This is worth millions of dollars. And if you adjust this and you pay attention, you can change your world as fast as you want to. Are you ready? I'm going to do it quick because I have 3 minutes and 37 seconds left. You guys are taking pictures of a blank triangle. Wait till I get the information up there. Hold, please. You guys are hilarious, but I love that you were like, this triangle, guys, this is $1 million information. Ray, I love these people. Okay, here we go. Number one, your foundation. Right now, to this point, your experiences have cracked your foundation. Your foundation is who you are, what you stand for, your core values, everything you believe in. How many of you, while building your business, you've done something that maybe made you adjust? You're like, this might not be like me. Oh, this is awkward. Do a Facebook Live. It's not like me. I'm not a seller. You guys ever heard that before? Dude, everyone's in sales. You got a friend, you sold them. Okay? Your foundation is dented. It's cracked. It's beat up. Somebody told you something that wasn't true of you, and you went ahead and committed to live that as your own story. That is your fault. That is fixable. Guess how? What Ray is teaching you every single day. Dude, a video every single day. I was like, there's Ray again, challenging me to level up. Between he and Ciara, isn't she the one that sings that? Did you see that? I do have a little rhythm. Come on, Marina. Okay? All right, your foundation, you got to build it every single day. I wrote a book because this is what I had to do. I choose joy. It's when you get in the heat of the moment, you want to punch someone in the face, take a deep breath, and you say, I choose joy. I choose joy so I don't say F you. Okay? Now, joy is this. It's 3 steps. 10 things you're grateful for every single day. 3 goals that you're going to hit that have a metric to them, a monetary equivalent. How many are you going to recruit? How much are you going to make? And then one thing that you have learned from 30 minutes to 1 hour of personal development every single day. These 3 patterns, this is what made me successful. If you take nothing else from me, write down those 3 things. You don't even need the book. I don't make any money from those books, okay? But I'm telling you, that is the secret. I choose joy, gratitude, growth, and goals. And at the end, if I wrote it again, I would add a little bit of grace in there. Grace for you, grace for others. Okay? That is how you become successful. Any day you don't commit to growing yourself, go ahead and quit. Any day. I'm sorry. Jesus doesn't take Sundays off either. Still loved people on Sunday. Okay? Your foundation is cracked. The only way to fix it is to grow it. Oh, I have to do this very quickly. Ready? Oh, wait. Here we go. Next one is value. Once you build your foundation, you know your true value. You know what you are worth. What's your intellectual property worth? You guys worked really hard to get to the position you're in today, correct? Yes. Know it. Embrace it. You usually can't embrace it unless you've grown your foundation. That value is extremely important. When I walk up to people, I know my value. I'm not going, oh my gosh, I think they're going to say no. I'm like, hell yes, they're saying yes. It'd be ridiculous not to. Why? Because thank you. Because I have proved it every single day to myself that I am not quitting, that I will help anyone, that it's real, I can do it, and I'm going to help people. It's the only thing they need to know if you want them to say yes to you. Is it real? Can they do it? Will they have help? Answer those questions for them by the value you bring to the world. Then you're going to market yourself. Ready? Ooh, here we go. I'm going to go really quickly. Market yourself. When you talk to people, when you go online, this is your brand. Who you are shared online. Your personality, your flubs, your humor. How many of you loved Angels? Okay, Angel, I'm like, oh girl, is she here? Where are you? Is she here? She's not here. Well, I'd like to ask her to be my friend on social media. I'm going to find her. We'll be friends by the end of the day. Okay, that's personality. That's you. You don't have to be someone else's. You have to be yours, and you have to market it every single day. Okay, that's me. I'm a mama. There's my new tent. It's all right. But by marketing it and sharing it, I'm proving what I do every single day. That marketing will lead you to connect to the right people. It will help online. Watch this. Haters, come in. Everybody come in. I share my message. Guess what it does when I market myself through my foundation and my value and my true marketing genius? Guess what it does? Helps people sort themselves. Right? You in, you out. People are like, I hate you. I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you. I'm so grateful I don't spend any more time with you. Appreciate you. You suck. You're fat. You've done nothing. They say horrible things. Show me your boobs. Right? There's weirdos. Okay? I'm like, thank you. Sort yourself, honey. But when you put your message out there correctly, the right people are attracted to you. You build large things, and when you connect to them the right way, you can actually sell, and you don't have to convince. You know how I sell? I'm going, who's coming with me? But it's not because of the conversation, it's because of what I have shown every single day. They can count on me, they're consistent, I'm there. And when you do that, you build true loyalty because you have built from the ground up based on who you are, not something false. I encourage you to tap in that your true wealth lies in your story. Who you are, what you stand for, what you're doing. Okay, my goal forever was to be unignorable. The shy, afraid, amazing human inside that I knew what I was. I had to share it. That is what I want to challenge you to do. It's just one thing. Become the one your results require. Your results require you to grow. Your results require you to commit. Your results require you to get all eyes on you. When you do this, they won't be able to know why they love you, but they will. Because you are you. Okay? I don't know if you're a person of faith or not. Be it you are or you're not. Okay, listen to me closely. If there is a dream in your heart, it's not there as a joke. Nobody said, hey, that'd be funny. Let's give them a big old dream and then watch them not get it. That dream is in your heart because it is meant to be real. I knew when I saw a stage like this that I was meant to be up there. I kind of giggled inside because I was afraid, but I'll tell you what, that dream, when you ignore it, it's your fault. You are meant to be memorable. You are meant to be you. When you develop it correctly, millions are yours. You can work so hard, you can give like crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for having me so much.